That toughness on display.
You can't give this kid looks.
Houck comes up short. Long rebound. Houck trying to save it, but he tosses it to Ball. Ball and Karaban are a combined 0 of 7 from the field, yet UConn is only down by 1.
Last couple of trips, Ball has been the point.
And a slip action there by Karaban.
He's very good without the basketball. There it is again.
Swing it. Karaban buries it.
What a call out of the timeout, though.
Takes the 3, and Florida goes in front 19-18. This is what Florida's bread and butter is.
35% from deep. He's a tough competitor, too.
He's got 12 of their 19 points.
No confusion. Nope.
Karaban.
There you go.
Hard drive. Finishes with the left hand.
He's got to mix his game.
McNeely off the dribble. Layup. Doesn't go. Follow does. Karaban. Trust me, the Sweet 16 was not their focal point.
And this is what they're doing now. Little 1-2-2 they like to do to shake it up, force you to play at a quicker pace. Almost come up with a steal here.
Double team on McNeely. Now Reed will wait into the hands of Diarra. It's a 4-point game. Just about 4 minutes elapsed. Second half. Diarra the bounce. Great vision. 2. Karaban for 2.
Again.
Just turned around and looked like McNeely landed right in his face.
They've been tough the last few trips defensively. Florida.
52-51. UConn. Chinyalu remains in the game for Florida. Karaban. Got a 3.
How about that set? You corral him, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they help him in the open floor as well as the half court.
He reclassified. He was class of 2025. His high school class wanted to get things going a year early.
Like Cooper Flagg we saw earlier at Duke.
4-2 lead for UConn.
Again, the drop coverage is going to get looks.
Karaban, the push shot is pure.
At some point.
Long rebound, popped in the air.
Nice pass.
Karaban underneath. Gets it to go.
Fortuitous, but what a nice side.
Diarra the drive. Diarra, he tried to swoop in with a scoop. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound fought for. He saves it for Reed. Karaban, ball fake. Good eye there defensively. Shot clock at 4.
You can elevate.
And Karaban finishes at the rim.
Well, that's experience.
Didn't take it initially on the jumper. Instead, the turnaround comes up short. Rebounded by Ball. We are under 4 minutes to go. UConn clinging to a 1-point lead. A lot of activity. Karaban. Big
How about that?
A big 3. Wow.
Tell you,
The extra miles for the lay-in.
what a lapse. No vision on Ball and man.
UConn leads Oklahoma by 4. 2:32 to play in regulation.
Ball's got to get busy.
Reed fake the handoff, 10 to shoot. Karaban makes his move.
Boom. How about this?
How about this kid right here?
All of it.
High stepping. Ashworth, tough shot in traffic, no. Karaban's got a quick trigger. Inside, got it. That's where he made it. Green. Caught River. And he's stripped by Diarra. Diarra, he's been hot. He's got to stay aggressive offensively. They need him. He's got 11 points. Karaban curling. Off the window softly and in. Diarra. Karaban drives. And he'll bank it in. With 25
In the spin jacket. Good on call again.
Dumont. And another rebound for Reed. His third. Villanova up by 7. Baseline. Sloppy. Connecticut holds on. Karaban 3. Counted.
What a well-executed pattern.
Wooga Poplar. 43-38. Karaban. creating space. Floater, got it.
Kept the guy on his. Might be time to get Reed some touches on the block. He's with all the screening. Good look.
Karaban.
They're very good.
Karaban. Wow. They swing it. Longino.
Got it. Oh, he was right on, too.
And Jalen Stewart with a great rebound.
Dixon with a nice duck in.
UConn 63% from the field this half. 56 for the game. McNeely. He's been solid. He's a freshman. Diarra back in.
Automatic switch.
Karaban.
Got lost. Perkins got lost.
To save it to a wide open duel.
That's a nice job by Garway to stay wide. Sometimes you start to creep in when you see that ball or help is coming, you follow it.
Mahaney leaves it for Karaban.
Karaban. All the numbers running through his head. Plus, he played like that when he was at Seton Hall as well.
Absolutely. And regardless of their record, Seton Hall, the one thing they've always done is buy into playing defense the way he wants it played. Karaban. 47-26, Huskies. Again, those 4-minute increments, just find a way and slow this juggernaut down. That kind of spacing won't help. Karaban had all UConn, even with their turnovers, and a lot of that. A missed three and too many offensive rebounds.
Have that counter. Boy, he is so polished.
He knows his body so well and the opponent's angle.
Right? He's an accomplished glass player.
Since 4 straight now, it's a 1-point game. Mahaney.
Nice pass.
Oh, Johnson to Karaban. Jones showed his motion, but Samson Johnson was right there. Joplin followed. That's blocked away. Karaban got the hand in.
Nice job defensively. Nice extra look. They need him.
Karaban.
They need him. By Joplin enable him to clean it up.
And now he's just stuck to Diarra. He played all the way through that pain. Wow. Got Tyler Kolek bleeding and drilling a three, but it's close.
Now go strong now. Nice double. Nice pass.
Karaban finishes. Mahaney in.
He's got to be careful, Mahaney, with Mitchell on him. Great hands, deflects, steals. Doesn't give up. But look at him. Look at how aggressive at the attack he is.
Karaban picked him up, took him away from Mahaney. Here is ball. He's defended by Lowry well.
And Reed begging for the ball inside.
Karaban instead, flaring for three. By Diarra.
Good hustle play and Reed right there.
Suddenly we're under 2 minutes. Karaban thought about it. Now he'll drive. Karaban.
The white shirt, solidify it if you're in the blue.
Diarra fell, so it's McNeely controlling it. Now Diarra equipped. Mitchell was screened.
He's got who he wants now there. He's got to go.
Karaban pops it to Terrence Reed Jr. Karaban wanted it back.
For the Friars, Reed will get a breather here. McNeely on the bench as well. Diarra will dribble it back out. Jaden Ross has checked in for the Huskies. He's got the ball right here. Shot clock down to 4. Karaban, baseline. Karaban, reverse lay-in is good. Floyd spinning in the paint. Trying to get around Stewart. Puts up a high arcing shot. Won't go, and Reed the rebound. 15 and 8 in the first half for Terrace Reed. Karaban is open, and he buries it. And a fifth time solo ball sat for the last 42 minutes.
Interesting thing, Andrew, I saw something by Todd Golden, the Florida coach. In this situation, he fouls. He fouls. And supposedly, the metrics say you should foul in this situation and get the ball because they still might miss the foul shots and then you get the ball one more time.
Interesting.
I wouldn't do it, but they do.
Karaban connects.
And that is, they have a terrific team now, so this is way different this year.
It's a 9-3 run for the Friars. And 10-5 since Terrace Reed went out. Johnson is on the floor.
A little more intensity in that Providence defense right now.
Mila has provided a spark here in the second half. Karaban.
Oh, good finish.
Wyatt's the cross by Mila. He threw it right to Karaban. Running the break. Ball. Transition three. Karaban tips it. No good. Gets it back. Counted and one.
Made it a lot easier with Terrace Reed the way he's played tonight.
Pierre with 10 points now. The first Friar in double figures today. Karaban buries a three.
And the Huskies' size is starting to show itself. Here is Karaban.
From last year.
Yeah.
So he's got it in his bag. We know that. Nothing you can do about that but tip your hat and say good shot. I mean, that was touching the ear of the Husky.
And a great feed for Karaban. There's another guy who's had to eat a lot of minutes lately. Sophomore from Decatur, Alabama. A nice slip, Karaban.
Claim some of that revenue that schools are making off of these guys.
Reed gets his own miss. Karaban knocks down a three, and that might be Huskies in double figures tonight. There's a stat that jumps out at me. 30 second chance points for UConn tonight. Season high. Dominant on the offensive glass. On their way to avoiding back-to-back losses is Karaban.
Ruben Prey also in the game for St. John's, number 17, Portuguese international. Noel. Karaban. Noel finds a wide open Karaban. Nice slip to the basket and picked up. Diarra with the ball. Bounce fastball. Reverse layup other side. No. Hands it off. And Karaban finishes. Karaban pulls up. To glass and he stops the blading.
That was good defense here by Terrace Reed Jr. That time he commit to contest, but better offense by Ejiofor to finish through a lot of contact.
Diarra. Karaban. And hits. Being down double digits to beat Villanova, but that was at home in Hartford. Diarra, Karaban, Samson Johnson, McNeely, and Jaden Stewart. Diarra, the kick in the corner, Karaban, got it!
Look, 2-2, no, 1-2-2.
Just trying to gum it up in the backcourt.
As you noted earlier, take some time off the clock. Under 20 and they're at half court.
Yeah, that's about half the possession. Not really into anything for Connecticut.
Got to get McNeely going. Get him some touches.
He's flashing to the basket there. Didn't see it. Diarra.
Nice pass.
Karaban finishes.
And that's that.
You could play this game in Quarry right now and nobody'd be surprised.
So competitive right now. Nice little fade on the bump. Nice play.
Karaban
won't see that happen again. He is out now.
If they still used fullbacks in the NFL, he could be.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt. Mahaney. Oh, what a great pass. Tremendously done. 2 in a row. Karaban finds Johnson. Well, they had the triangle this time for ball. Karaban with the tip in.
Went downhill from there.
1,197 points later.
Oh, man.
With no plays run for the man.
And a few wins in there as well. Couple wins.
Thank you, Jim Calhoun. No plays run for the man. There's Karaban on a cut. And here comes.
They're feeding off of that. You see the pokeaways from other guys, deflections, guys standing in there, really leading by example on this end of the floor. Dylan Adewusu.
Johnson trying to work high pick and roll with Diarra. They're sagging back and allowing Karaban. And there's the first 3.
Oh, Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Karaban is long too. Diarra is as well. Their length is disruptive. And it frustrates you and wears you down mentally.
Well, at least Seton Hall was looking to get it inside. Their last 3 shots have been trays, and they've missed them all.
I mean, they are 2 for 10 from 3. That is not how they're going to win this game.
Karaban. That's Isaac at 45.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Terrace Reed has not played but 5 minutes, so to now be inserted into the game under 6, that's a tough spot to be in, but you got to get that body in front of every now.
Karaban with an answer. Beautiful slip. And Reed.
5 guys in the paint, so if that ball did come off, they were able to secure it. It's just what they did.
Well, if that was a must score, then this has to be a must stop for Seton Hall. Already down 2 scores with under 2 to play. Karaban wide open. Bingo!
McNeely off the mark, but Karaban flies in for the put on Paramount Plus.
You know, UConn has been a top 12 half-court offensive team all year, but they are really struggling with this half-court defensive great.
And Haney stays out there with the 2 fouls. Karaban over Kalkbrenner for 2.
Averages 3 threes a game. Did they make Ashford shoot those?
He had to shoot them, yes. I don't know about the next time, though. Karaban connects. Ball with 5 to shoot. Ball right by, but misses. Karaban with the putback. Karaban runner is good. Starting the second half, wheeling inside. Rebound, Karaban, and no stick it back in.
To the free throw line for Marquette.
Ball, DJ. Weak side rebound, and a stick back by Karaban. 10 to shoot, Walls gets to the hole. Ackland rejected by Samson Johnson. To Ball, he'll take a 3 and give it some light. Karaban, hard down the lane. Left hand, high off the glass, and did it.
But a lot of time left to do more damage.
Ball, guarded by Ross. Mahaney, the first leads his speed, dangerous. Ross, they swing it, baseline rises, Karaban got it. Cirque du Soleil, right?
Got one of my favorite cigar spots there.
Okay. So here we go, Connecticut with the ball again, 62-53. Diarra. UConn, they've been burning it up from the 3-point line, 10 of 17. Although they've turned it over more times in this game than all season. 6 to shoot, Karaban. 3 to shoot, Karaban. Forced it up, oh, he hit it. Oh, balance.
11-point DePaul lead at UConn. The Blue Demons have never won at Connecticut. Karaban. And leave it to...
Go right back at him, and if Diarra is done for the half. so far. Diarra +4, Mahaney -4. Terrence Reed
Swept by Karaban. That's the ball game right there. You stand with the ball handler. The pick and pop's going to be there. And what a time for Fremantle to throw on top of the key.
Mahaney to Karaban. A thread through in this state.
When he starts shooting it from three, look out. And that's the last piece for him to unlock.
Solo ball. 13 in the first half. Here's Karaban. Long range, he drills at it.
Connecticut loading up on that fast break.
Ball. Missed it. Karaban scores.
Alex Karaban.
4 blocks, 17 points, 10 rebounds. He's in drop coverage, so you're going to get that little jump shot.
That was available all Saturday against Creighton, the way they play as well. Telford into Diarra. Karaban flaring to the wing against Brooks. Karaban took him to the rim.
A nice little hesitation. Pretty tough.
He looked like Bizjack in the box there, you could say.
I like that. Nice cut here.
Diarra. Karaban got back into the play, and he buries the... Bizjack got by Ball, and Solo Ball recovered enough.
Yeah, 1 and done, too.
Diarra's got that pep in his step, hopping on the dribble.
See how busy Karaban is, as well as Ball.
Karaban off the spin, away from the ball, he got it to go.
He's so clever.
On the floor right now, he's looking for the ball down on the block. Instead, it's McCaffrey. No good.
Nice pass, though. Set him up.
Karaban scanning, driving McCaffrey to the rim. He got it.
Wow. Possessed.
Not very often. You hear about 2,000 point scores. He was around a 3,000 point scorer in high school.
Known as a shooter last year, as I recall.
113 threes as a high school senior for him. That's why he's here.
Look at all the bumps. And then you've got to tell him you can't give him that. That's it.
Nervous energy all over this building now.
Absolutely. Stymied. They've really been stymied the last few trips with excellent defense.
Butler chasing cutters everywhere. Telford trying to stay with Karaban, whose floater is good.
They're going to get that in.
Largest lead for Butler tonight at 3. Stunned silence right now, mostly from the crowd. Ball trying to get free, won't see it.
Excellent defense right now. Look at the switching, confusing.
Karaban over screen, that was feathery.
Take it. Very tough. It's individual defense. It's toughness. Occasionally you can stick a hand and stunt.
Micah Shrewsbury from a couple years ago would be real proud of what he's doing right there.
Look at this kid taking over. I like it.
Karaban leans in and gets...
With what just happened to him, that was exactly it.
Top of the list. You do not want to be involved in that after rolling an ankle.
Now he gets free. He wanted to try the shot up. Miller chasing it. Karaban scored.
And really cushioning the ball into his left to be able to control that pass.
Brilliant hand-eye coordination by Green. His first points. Karaban, floater.
Gets it to go. He missed. Got the call correct. Play on.
Oh, Stewart slipped. Somehow corralled it. What a catch by Stewart. Solo ball for Johnson, who won't take the shot. Will Karaban. Yes, he scores. 1 point.
Key word. Players tend to remember that. How about that? From way downtown. Karaban with a follow. Absolutely.
He deserves more time, and he is a tough, tough kid. Athleticism.
Miles with that dish inside. It's on the deck, but recovered by Terrence Reed. adjustment that time. Not gonna blow by. That's what you were talking about. You gotta finish.
Gotta finish.
Karaban. Right where he won game. This is an 8-1 run to open the second half for the Huskies.
Georgetown has to be communicative here defensively. Can't stand around like zombies. You got to point and talk.
Ball movement will always be there. And Karaban will be too.
Reed steps out and pushes Mack to half court, and now Georgetown scrambling. Really nice set defensively there for UConn.
And you see that only one turnover for UConn in the second half, and Georgetown needs to create them to get some easy baskets, because in the half court, UConn is suffocating them on the defensive end. Karaban off the pick. Hello, how do you do?
You see Mahaney, who, he's known as a scorer, shooter, coming off of those screens, but he's handling the ball, so he's trying to steal it.
No pride of authorship. I went full Mike Breen on you there.
I'll tell you what, I hear those NBA guys using Iron Unkind.
A lot.
They're copying you a lot, Big Daddy B. So
my boys in the TNT studio will give me some props.
Yeah.
I know that. Shaq Delicious and those guys.
Uncle Chuck, my guy Kenny.
Yep. And Ernie Johnson, bless his heart. Nice move by Karaban again.
See if they can go over and get Dixon going. Well, he muscled his way in and turned away. Johnson with the block is Diarra. Looking for a quick conversion. Karaban. Wow, it went around the world.
Without fouling and going up and meeting that ball at the peak.
Dixon has been in every second of this game. Need him too. Karaban gets a shot off. He finally hits. Coming up on 12 and a half to go. Here in the second half. Dave Sims, Donnie Marshall and crew with him. Yeah. Out quicking Dixon. Oh, nice pass and a nice cut by Karaban.
To look like Steve Nash in that painted area.
Boy, 7 points for Brickett. Karaban. They need it. They need it. They got it. A three.
They expected to come in, Reed and Mahaney, and be instant factors. Reed has been more so than Mahaney so far, but they believe that without McNeely, Mahaney could step up along with, as Mila sneaks through with a push shot. Was Alonzo Mourning getting his leg grabbed by Jeff Van Gundy? He's like, that's what I'm talking about. That's basketball to me. Yeah. But he said the Big East was as formative of any basketball that he was around. Obviously a Northeast kid growing up.
I mean, this is, we all say it. I grew up in this conference. This is my conference. And
Karaban.
Block shots. They're one of the best, if not the best in the Big East. They're one of the best in the country at doing that. And right now, they have two. That tells you Providence is understanding that if Samson Johnson not in there, you have to attack.
Nice set to get Karaban free. Now he's got the mismatch with Pierre. Back down. Bucket and the foul. Diarra, Cookies, the other way. Can't finish. Follow. Karaban. Built up the lead. They were up by as many as 14. They have gone without a field goal, the Friars, in the last 5:35 of game time.
And they haven't changed the way they played the first half, but UConn has adjusted defensively, and that's been the difference.
Diarra. Reed, right back to him. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, what a find! Karaban sneaks behind.
And UConn has to be careful because they're playing against a team that shoots a lot of threes, and their three-point defense is number 350 in the country. Their defense has not been up to snuff for Dan Hurley, without a doubt.
Double team, trying to stifle the perimeter game. Karaban inline drive, gets the seam and reverses it.
Kid averages 7 assists a game, so I mean he can really do a lot of good things in the half court.
UConn had a lot of time to self-scout, to try to build back up. It was one of the jokes that Chris Holtman had for Dan Hurley when they got to midcourt. Did you really need 11 days to prepare for us?
Oh, nice grain of the lane look. Diarra hesitates. Karaban deep, contested three is a swish. To your point on Danny Hurley and what he talked about defensively, he gave thanks to the years of 23 and 24 for being good to UConn. But he said they were good because they had two-way players in the rotation. He said offensively, we're contenders. But defensively, he called his team pretenders.
According to Ken Pom.
Karaban.
According to Ken Pom, and it opened up the court.
Diarra, who had 8 assists, no turnovers in the first. Ball, who exploded late. All 12 of his points came in the last 3+ minutes on 4 triples. Karaban gliding. Oh, that's a thing of beauty.
Got to be concerned about that, but also the injuries and the fouls really hurt. What a block there.
Ross helping out against D'Amico, is slow to get up. It's 5 on 4 for the Huskies.
D'Amico had a layup, and Ross came out of nowhere.
UConn has won 18 straight all-time against the ball. 19-1 in the overall series history. Karaban shapes up. Swish.
This guy, they are getting the ball out of the basket and pushing it up the floor, which I think is a great move by Chris Holtman.
Gunn misses. Karaban board, 1 and done. Now, Chris Holtman said when he created this roster, he wanted basketball IQ, shooting, space, and pace of Karaban.
And he's so tall, he doesn't need much room to operate.
His Jack circles around, fades away from 15. It's down and out. McNeely's got the rebound for UConn. Karaban step back over McCaffrey, buries it.
They'll shoot a lot of threes and make a lot of threes, and they get to the free throw line quite a bit. But it's the in-between game and their defense right now that's been troublesome. But that is a nice look from the perimeter. Kapke got comfortable.
Karaban works off the screen, gets into the Big East logo and gets the bounce.
He took Telford out, so to relax a little bit, get a little look of what's going on from the bench, and then go back in and do your thing.
Karaban darts into the lane, stop and pop to silence this.
Found an opening on the perimeter.
Brooks, no on the reverse. Kapke tips the rebound out, but right to Karaban. McNeely accelerates, stops, shovels. Karaban, yes, and one. McNeely's got the size inside. Won't get it to fall. But Diarra's there for the offensive rebound. Karaban the reload. He sticks it.
His way through, there was nowhere to go.
Karaban for three. You bet. 2-point game.
Well, the one thing Butler's done a pretty good job defensively is not gambling, but UConn still has delivered the last couple possessions, but they must stay home on these off-ball screens, not gamble for steals, try to make UConn go one and done.
Back to Karaban off the flare screen. He buries it. Oh,
it's not there.
McKnight forced it right on cue.
But also nobody relocated for him. Nice run by Karaban. Pretty penny. Elevate now.
Wayne does just that. Skips it off the rim.
Made it a tough shot with the fadeaway.
Diarra nearly lost it.
It does not stick with UConn.
Karaban to the rack.
Open middle. Reed lock right there.
12 for Conwell to lead the way.
They've gained confidence as this game has gone on.
Karaban wants it again, and he answers.
He's so good without the book his head on that one. Pretty good challenge.
Seven ties, 17 lead changes.
Nice slip.
Entry to Karaban, and Karaban fights through the contact.
His activity hit on his left. There's that 3-2 look. Foul line's going to be beautiful. Little cut for the Big East logo.
Karaban from the corner. Splash!
How could you leave him alone?
He's set for a little extra. Away we go in overtime.
I think Hunter on Reed would be a nice matchup for UConn.
Well, you didn't get to say it at the beginning, Brad, but they begin with a little man-to-man here in OT.
Well, you could. I'm out of breath. How deep is this one? They let him drip the lane area.
And the lay-in to make it a three-point game.
Once again, the activity of Alex. So good, so tough, spicing it.
And the clear, it's Ross. And it rolls off the rim. Karaban for the putback to clean it up.
Karaban doesn't give up on it.
It's all about until you get here and feel it, you don't know. And now you're in the midst of it, and UConn is balling, baby.
The arms of Reed, who wanted to go high-low. Instead, Diarra knows the zip code. Oh, what an offensive rebound, Karaban.
Correct thing. He allowed his hands to stay vertical.
Now McNeely, a career night for him at Madison Square Garden. Diarra roving down the lane to a standstill off the shot fake and
off to Karaban. Open man. And the three a little bit short there for Ross, but the follow goes for Karaban, and it is all UConn. A star in the WNBA, and then he's got two older brothers who were both football players. So when you're the youngest of four and everybody is an athlete, you don't get anything easy. You got to work hard for everything that you get, and you can see that in the way that he plays the game. Karaban for three. Weaver swatted away by Samson Johnson, his second block of the game. McNeely spins and lost it. Got it back, lost it again, but it bounces to his teammate in Karaban, who hits another three.
I think he's such a good distributor. You know, maybe they can run a little better offense with him trying to distribute the ball and get them organized.
He and Pope basically splitting the minutes. Another great feed. Diarra finds
rebounder. More of a rim runner, pick and roll roller, but he's an above the rim finisher. And he does finish plays pretty well, but one thing he can't do is getting in wrestling matches down in the low post. That's where he's going to pick up fouls.
Karaban, step back, three is pure. Alex Karaban, shot clock. Diarra on the drive this time, and the follow is good for Karaban.
When the action
first teamer helped the Gales to 5 seeds in the NCAA tournament each of the last 2 years, but it has not come easily for him here with UConn.
But one thing about him, though, Hal, if you play for Randy Bennett at St. Mary's, you better know how to defend, and that's an area where he can help the Huskies this season.
Good take there by Alex Karaban.
His name was Stephon Castle. There you go.
Karaban, this is from deep.
Oh boy, that's his game. Is the teams that they played against aren't fearful of the Huskies. They're coming in with relishing the opportunity to play against the national champions.
Dayton has not made a field goal now in over 4 minutes, but they are 6 for 6 from the free throw line over that time. Karaban catch and shoot, and he is starting to
think about the way his team has defended over the last couple of possessions.
Karaban, can he stay hot? Oh, he is
doing the majority of their damage from the perimeter, while the Flyers are trying to attack the basket. Almost a steal by Bennett, and this is where you have to take advantage of it if you're UConn.
Extra pass, wide open. Karaban got it. His
in the game.
Still sure, no relation or not sure?
He's my guy. Yeah, regardless of relation or not, that's my guy.
Josh Alexander has 12 points on 5 of 6 shooting. Dayton shooting 15% from the field in the second half. Here's Karaban.
And smart. And coaches will always tell you just to go with your hands up. Zed Key following Coach Grant's wishes.
Oh, a much-needed bucket there.
On the court, they will look at it the next media timeout. So theoretically, the point should come off. It could come off the board, but it looks like they got it right in my time.
Almost everything close they tend to call because they can look at it.
Karaban rotation at the 5 spots. Cisse and Danger for Memphis, and then Johnson and Reed for Connecticut.
Full court pressure from Memphis. Just take a little time off the clock and make UConn take some time to get into what they do.
This is Karaban with the ball, put his name in the draft, withdrew, came back, tried to up his stock, win another championship, and he is off to an incredible start.
He thinks he can not only compete with them and get the better of him physically.
The 3 guards, Rogers, Haggerty, and Hunter, have combined for 16 of Memphis's points. Karaban for 3. Again. Boy, he's like automatic. Physical basketball down low between Danger and Reed, and Danger lays it in.
I've seen sumo matches with less contact.
Does this make you think of the old day, like your playing days when this was more common?
To have 2 big guys battling in the low post. Yeah,
knocking each other down. Karaban hits a 3. Number 2 UConn here in the opening game of the Maui Invitational. Diarra brings it out for UConn. Just 3:40 to go now in this game. Deep one, Karaban. Yes.
Really smart by Memphis to put on full court pressure.
Also Baraka Okoche, he's defending the ball right now. A tenacious defender. He has come back in to play some defense here. Johnson to Karaban, who lays it in, and it's a 1-possession. DJ Carter. His first points of the game.
UConn went back in that 2-3 zone, just couldn't pick up the deep 3.
Boy, how big of a shot is that for a guy who has not played very much at all in this game? Karaban with a shot fake, the drive, and the lay-in. UConn by 3.
Yeah, not his game yet. He's not ready for golf yet.
3 is short for Salim.
Did you? You were with us.
Yes.
You were there. What do you mean, did you? Come on. I know I'm messing up your image. You want everyone to think you're always online and paint scores.
McNeely to Johnson. He was stripped. Alex Karaban.
Wow.
A friendly bounce. Mateen at the rim, but he's stuck with the play.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Abdul Mateen, especially when you see Samson Johnson there, no call. You're expecting a foul, and they tell you to play on. Stick-to-itiveness again at its best.
Karaban in rhythm. That's his game.
And make some things happen in terms of going after it a bit. So Connecticut really has to focus it on the perimeter defense and find their man and contain him.
Karaban, Leiding.
Against New Hampshire recently, they just didn't have, especially in that first half, real chemistry that Dan Hurley's teams have had over the last couple of years.
Karaban all the way. He's been the one that gives to Karoma. He kicks it with 5 to the corner. Just off was Fred Bagaskis.
I think Karoma should have taken that shot down deep.
Karaban. Derek Jones trying to drive on Samson Johnson. Nate Champion said in the huddle, we can't take him on one-on-one. Alex Karaban with 2 hands. Early 90s. Bobby's Arizona State Sun Devils gave Gonzaga a good game on Sunday.
Well, they're getting the ball right where they have to.
There's Karaban.
Same type of shot going in and out, and then dropping. That's what Mahaney needs, right? He's had 2 of those, and they've both popped out on him for the Huskies.
Third Lemoyne 3 of the night. Karaban comes around the horn and connects. Think about that, though. 4 draft picks. McNeely on lottery projections already for next June. A one-and-done candidate for sure. Karaban.
Inside, too. 13-12. Tell you what, every point has been earned, every field goal has been earned.
They have fought.
Karaban.
There you go.
That might get him that trip.
Reed Jr. with the fouls was afraid to get involved. One of the few times he's not contained.
You talk about Karaban not taking that shot, but they get on him right here, top of the key.
They're going to force him to put it on the deck. Where did they go? How could you leave him? Deep a few times.
Got it back to 10. Two-time national champion, UConn Huskies. Karaban, that's his deal.
And they went under again. Size, no question about it. 6'7", powerful, strong legs. Empty side ball screen.
Ball penetrates. Karaban off the glass, count it.
Now you're the main man, and there are big standards when you're a UConn center.
And that's where you got Terrace Reed Jr. now stepping in the game, the Michigan transfer, and his game and style is a little bit different. More of that back to the basket play.
Alex Karaban to the team. Going in. Stewart rejected. Terrace Reed with a greeting. Karaban takes the Karaban for a ride.
Herniated disc in his back, but a preseason All-MAC 13 pick, and expectations now having him back. A big season could be ahead.
Karaban from the corner, knocks it down. His second
on their toes.
Liam McNeely, Reed fighting for it, reels it in. Karaban, Alex Karaban hasn't missed. Terrace Reed. Karaban sticks it back. Alex Karaban.
That's one thing we could say. It was a pretty clean first half in terms of flow. Not a whole lot of fouls. You want that to continue here.
Alex Karaban has been perfect.
Of not just winning, but the emphatic way in which they won, the dominance they've had on both ends of the floor. Yeah, it's interesting and it's fun to watch, but the talent is rich in college basketball across the board. So many of these teams and so many of these players.
Karaban from the corner. How's that shot looking?